Okay, so the last thing that people do, only if they're really, really interested, is they come down here to this wall beneath the statue and they see that there's a plaque explaining that it was made by a sculptor, American sculptor, born in Italy, Beniamino Buffano, otherwise known as Benny Buffano, and it is titled St. Francis of the Guns, copyright 1969. There's a little bit of biographical background. Beniamino Buffano was born in San Felice, Italy, and first came to San Francisco in 1914 to work on a commission for the 1915 Panama Pacific Exhibition. He later made this city his home from 1930 until his death. He was best known for his large-scale monuments to peace. The artist reportedly created St. Francis of the Guns from 2,000 guns obtained through Mayor Joseph Alioto's 1968 voluntary gun return program. The sculpture was inspired by the assassinations of Martin Luther King and Robert F. Kennedy, both shown on the lower torso, along with the assassinated American presidents John F. Kennedy and Abraham Lincoln. The sculpture was dedicated by Mayor George Moscone, who was himself later assassinated. That's where it ends, and I'll add he was assassinated by a gun by another San Francisco supervisor who also killed Harvey Milk. So there you go. This, for some people, solves the problem of meaning, but I always say the meaning of the statue is in the statue itself. It's in the visual thing that people can see. And so the important part about the information that I just given you, of course, is that it's called St. Francis. So people say this is a St. Francis statue, and that gives you a way to research St. Francis as a individual person. And then, of course, the interesting part here is titled St. Francis of the Guns. And then there's the story beneath about the guns being made from handguns collected by the mayor in 1968. So there's a lot of material to work with. I'm not giving you an interpretation here as much as giving you the materials to make your own interpretation. It obviously has some religious references or meanings, and at the same time it seems to have specifically American historical political meanings. How do those go together? What does this mean, St. Francis of the Guns, and why is it here at City College? Those are the questions that I'd like you to work on. Thank you.